What's up, my Punknos? Andy with Andy Vlogs. Excited to share with you guys this content here, guys. First look, release of the iPhone 15 Pro. It's in my hand. I got it from a manufacturer overseas, so this is just a prototype. A lot of creators have been coming out with their first looks, like Unbox Therapy. Unfortunately, mine doesn't have a cool little picture on the front to show you the bezel size. Nonetheless, I think we can confirm, or at least get close to a confirmation of a number of the leaks that are out there. With that said here, this is a sponsored video, not obviously from any of the companies associated with the products here, but a company here from Onebyonesoft to get yourself a reasonably priced Windows 11, Windows 10 key, or if you want to get the Microsoft suite, you can get the Microsoft 360. With that said, let's go and hear a word from our sponsor from Onebyonesoft. Onebyonesoft.com is a myriad of different product keys that you can choose from. You can do Windows 10, 11, Windows 360 for Mac, you name it. With that said, I needed to have the ability to redline and also edit my Word docs here from Microsoft 360. So I partnered with the folks at Onebyonesoft to get that accomplished. The best part about it is that their prices are way better than Amazon, and you're going to be able to have a lifetime license here with no issue. They're a Microsoft certified gold partner. Down below in the links in the description will be an affiliate link that does help out the channel. They are a channel sponsor. Onebyonesoft is a certified reseller of keys, which is really exciting. They can go ahead and hook you up. Down below there is a promotional code you guys can check out to get yourself a deal. It also helps out, and I do get a kickback for that. With that said, let's go ahead and reveal for the first time here the iPhone 15 Pro phone, which is really, really exciting. I think since the time of this video, we did find out that there is an interesting naming convention with regards to the Pro Max. Apparently it's going to be called the iPhone 15 Ultra. With that said, I've got a dummy phone on my left, and then on my right, I've got the iPhone 15 Pro. So this is the dummy phone from last year. I don't have a Pro, I've got a Pro Max. That's why I've got a dummy phone. But you can see already here, we've got a couple of interesting differences. So the camera module seems to be redone. You've got a lot more shininess around the edges. The profile looks about the same here. It does go, more than halfway across. But what I like here is there's certain bezels around the edge. It seems like they protrude a little bit more, as you can see. Just a hair, but hopefully that means that they've revamped and added optical image stabilization throughout all of the cameras instead of the main or the wide. With that said, as you can see around the edges, the chassis is way shiny. It even has like this really soft bezeled edge, whereas last year it's a little more crisp and more, square or boxy. You can see here that indeed there is the action button. I think that's all but confirmed at this point. Unbox Therapy had a volume rocker, which was like a singular button. I see it here separated. Nonetheless, I think we can confirm here that the action button is here to stay, and that mute button is gone, which is sad. I actually like the mute button. With that said, you can see that the SIM tray tool is somewhere else. It's moved down or moved up a little bit. Showing you the I/O here, we've got the speaker grill looks about the same, but you can see that the port itself looks a little bit wider and bigger. It's longer because it looks like the USB Type-C is a little bit bigger of a, like a little module. Nonetheless, that's going to confirm here our suspicion that the last time I had the first look of the case, you could see here that the punch out was a little bit larger, it's a little bit bigger, probably to fit those ubiquitous rates. But from what I heard here, that they don't need to meet the EU standard till next year, but I think it's a safe bet for them to be able to move into that. With that said here, I really can't confirm anything else other than the size, not really the weight, but this has been weighted, so it might be the actual weight, and I can't confirm the screen or anything. You can still see that the punch out here is offset for the selfie camera, but from what I understand, there might be a reduction in size for that dynamic island. With that said, I'm going to go ahead now and place on for the first time this case. This case is pretty cool, confirming here a number of things. The case itself, I will have a review separate for it, but what's cool is it has this camera protector as well as it acts as like a kickstand, which is cool. This is a MagSafe clear case, which is cool, noting that MagSafe is here to stay, which I love. Around the sides, you can see that it's got a raised bezel. I really like that. It's made out of a polycarbonate material and it's scratch resistant. It does have protection around the edges to give you military drop grade protection. And as you see here, the case itself does have punch outs for, well, not punch outs anymore. It's got punch ins. I'll have to start saying punch ins instead of punch outs for the action cam. Folks, thanks so much for watching. I think it's super interesting here to be able to see a number of the rumors, but confirmed, all but confirmed. We do know that there's going to be a difference down here in size where the I/O is. It could be because of the USB Type-C. We're seeing an all-around change for the chassis, and the size of the screen itself looks a little bit different. It could be bigger, which is what a lot of the leaks are suggesting. I'm really excited. I'm going to be picking up the 15, 15 Pro, and 15 Ultra. Make sure you guys check out the channel, hit that like button, and subscribe to get all of the information, all that good stuff. And then also, why don't you take a look at the description? There's a cool key if that's something you're interested in. If you have an old PC that you haven't upgraded to Windows 10, check it out. It's really reasonable. Other than that, thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll catch you on the next one.